Hi guys, happy Saturn day. That came out really weird. So, alright, we're gonna go back into the Sabbatic Craft, or Cultus Sabbati. So incredible, it really is, and I'm loving that you guys are loving it as much as I am, so here we go. Alright, so now in modern Corsica, there exists a sect of magical practitioners known as the Misery, or Death's Messengers. So these are people endowed with occult powers and psychic gifts who dream that they travel at night in a parallel world, hunting animals. Very interesting how the whole, it's, in conjunction, kind of tying it together with the wild hunt or soul collecting, the psychopomps. So we can kind of, link that together a little bit. They claim to see the faces of the living people on the animals they kill in the dream state, and shortly afterwards, the victims of the astral hunt will die. That's interesting. That's some really interesting stuff right there. So very sympathetic magic going on right there. Alright, so this is explained by the fact that when the spirit animal is killed, the human soul is severed from its physical body. So the person then sickens and dies. That's kind of scary if you think about it. So some of the Misery have dreams that are premonitions. Others practice folk medicine, banish curses, and cast spells for healing. So the nocturnal activities of these dreamwalkers have been compared with the medieval Italian Benodenti, who traveled at night in spirit to fight witches and took on the form of animals. So they can also be compared with the ritual activities of the Sabbatic Craft tradition. Various magical techniques are used within the modern Sabbatic Craft to kind of create a magical state of true dreaming. So this is where we come in with the true dreaming and everything. So it gets even better. Alright, now this is the dream that not merely that is dreams that not merely regurgitate the mundane events of the day, but are set apart by the presence of spirit. So, imparting knowledge, prophecy, and further veilings of the mysteries. So that is dreaming, true dreaming, and it's really hard to actually true dream. Very hard, actually. Some people might have a problem with it. I do. So I would prefer astral travel and, projection over that. Remote viewing. And I'm having a really weird sense of deja vu right now. Now, plants such as mugwort, chamomile, jasmine, rose, vipers, bugloss, lavender, queen of the meadow, violet, and loosestrife are also employed for their oneogronic properties? I don't know if I'm saying that right. So yeah, we have a lot of, we're going to get into the traditional Witches Sabbath, so it's really interesting. So in a particular way, such plants can be added to teas, filtres, balms, pillows, chaplets, and flower essences. So other methods include a dream pouch filled with fragrant herbs or flower petals and placed beneath the pillow of the sleeper, or the use of drops of perfume or essential oils on bedcloths. So alternatively, a consecrated magical vessel is filled with magically symbolic objects such as owl feathers, the claws of a nocturnal animal, soot, a moonstone, broom straw, obsidian, black obsidian, which you can get on mysticamber.com and use my name, RYANE, all caps, for 10% off store-wide. A walnut shell, dead moths, hemlock leaves, and the seeds of, I don't even know what that is. Hyoscyamus. There we go. So, these methods, like other Sabbatic Craft techniques, such as trance, possession, and mediumship, can aid the practitioner to make direct contact with the spirits as to inform their magical work by transforming dream into ritual. So transforming dream into ritual, that is, when we get, inspired, and we can actually, get a dream, and we can make it into a ritual. And it's really interesting, Andrew Chumley, one book was dedicated, and it was a magical grimoire of a dream, of a ritual that he performed, which we did go over in, I think, part 1. So Andrew Chumley recommended a physical approach to dreaming. So he suggested that the practitioner abandon human haunts and walk alone in the countryside, the fields and the woods that you're becoming. So you're taking in the sprawl, or the genie Loki, or spirit of the place, and you're becoming. And so that is the thing in traditional witchcraft, where you become. So, and they should then ask the genie Loki, or spirits of place, for a sign or omen which might be used in a dreaming practice. So this could be an encounter or sighting of an animal or bird, such as a stag, hare, fox, buzzard, geese, or owl, weather phenomena, or significance. So by this means, the sleeper will be led to fields of night, and the dreaming body will be awakened. So in this way, the Sabbatic craft employs the arcana of dream as a vehicle for the reification of spirit knowledge. So basically getting knowledge from the spirits in your dreams. So it's more true and more personal. And the materialization of the spirit and the spiritualization of the material. So within, without, as above, so below, all, sideways, backwards, all the way, full circle. Now, the techniques and practices of magical dreaming in the cultist Sabbathi is directly linked to the medieval tradition of the Witches Sabbath. So this was a meeting where members of the craft gathered together to celebrate fertility rites associated with the agricultural calendar and the seasonal cycle, to revere the old horn god and the Queen of Elfheim and work magic. So I love how it's, very, very much traditional witchcraft within this, and historical. So by the reference to the fertility rites, it should be inferred, or not be inferred, that such practices were a relic or direct survival of some prehistoric fertility cult or religion. So it's not going back on some, fertility cult. So although descriptions of the Sabbath were distorted by the warped imaginations of sexually repressed monks and clerics, modern writers such as Dr. Carlos have, however, recognized in it the genuine remnants or memories of ancient shamanic rites and goddess worship. So, multicultural. They're finding out this is multicultural, and it's not going away. It's never going to go away. That's incredible. All right. So now, Einsberg has claimed that these pagan elements were demonized by the church's propaganda, so that the Witches Sabbath was transformed into a satanic rite with all its fantastical and obscene additions. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, everything has been, demonized by the church. One of the most persistent stories told about medieval witches was that they flew to their Sabbath on broomsticks, forked sticks, pitchforks, hurdles, distaffs, fennel stalks, and the back of an animal, such as goats, rams, and wolves. So, if it is conceded that people cannot actually fly unaided, what is the symbol or metaphorical meaning behind such stories? And it's very interesting. One explanation that links it with the modern practice of the Sabbatic craft is that the witches had the psychic ability to leave their bodies at will and to travel to other physical locations and the other world. So very true. Very, very true. We all do it, and some people just don't know that they do it. So now, in occult terminology, they could project their astral or spirit bodies and travel on the astral. So as a shortcut to facilitate this experience, the evidence suggests, and this is historical, they sometimes used psychoactive natural drugs made from narcotic plants. This is all very historical, and it's all proven. So these were administered in the form of the so-called unguentum sabbathi, which would be flying ointment, or lifting balm, or devil's salve, given to them by the man in black. And it's funny that Johnny Cash's birthday is today, and he was considered and known as the Man in Black. I wonder what's up, Johnny Cash? I wonder what he was doing. Never know. Alright, so the devil, male leader or of the coven, when they were initiated into the witch cult by using the preparations. So, the witch could project the fetch. Your fetch is your astral body or your spirit double, sometimes in the shape of an animal, and experience the sensation of flying through the air and attending the Sabbath. So, I mean, that is really interesting. I've done it. I've been, I've astral traveled before. I had a friend. She's gone now. I think she's passed away. I haven't heard from her in like 20 years. She was amazing, and she taught me a lot, and she actually had me, we were talking one day, and this is before, we had, this is before we had, high-speed internet, so this was dial-up, so, you had to wait for like 5-10 minutes for it to actually connect, and if it didn't, whatever. So we were talking on Yahoo Messenger one day, and I don't even think it exists anymore, or Yahoo Chat, which I don't think exists. And yeah, I laid on my bed here, and we were at Stonehenge. I felt her bring me to Stonehenge. She said, just wait for her. And I did, and I went into a trance. And she came, and we went to Stonehenge, and I remember dancing, and everything was really, really weird. And I fell. And when I fell, she said that I was so, shook up, I was jolted back into my body. And I did. And when I got back, I actually had grass stains on my knees. Grass stains. And those were clean jeans. My knees hurt. And I asked her what happened. She goes, you fell over a giant rock when we were dancing. It was intense. So, alright, one of the earliest references to the use of a flying ointment is to be found in the classical work, The Golden Ass by Apuleius. Forgive me if I say that wrong. So in the central character watches a sorceress undress and smear her naked body with an unguent from a small box. She is immediately transformed into an owl and flies off, which we know that's not true. The various instruments used to travel through the air seem at first glance to be fantastical and fanciful, yet each one has an esoteric symbolism that by its very ordainedness is concealed from the profane and the cowan. So pitchforks and forked sticks are obviously symbols of the horned god, and two of his sacred animals are the ram and the goat. So this historical animal of lycanthropy are full of stories of witches and wizards transforming themselves into wolves. So yeah, lycanthropy, we have, werewolves, vampires, whatever you want to call it. Now, in some modern old craft traditions, a three-pronged staff or stick represents the witch goddess, so it would honestly be Hecate. So, I can't even read what I wrote. Hurdles are representative of the fence or hedge that forms the boundary on the physical level between the village, our civilization, and the heath or forest, the wilderness. So inhabited in popular belief by witches, wizards, nature spirits, demons, and heathens, which are pagans. So a lot of lore, a lot of folklore here, and it's so beautiful. I can just picture it all in my head. I wish I could project what I'm seeing in my head onto this screen right now. Now, symbolically, the hedge is also the dividing line between this world and the spirit realm, between the everyday and the other, so we have the river Styx. Hence the archaic Germanic term, Hagdetza, or hedge witch, meaning one who rides or straddles a hedge, or esoterically a rider between the worlds. So we all know what a hedge witch is. Now, in 2010, archaeologists discovered a new earthwork near Stonehenge in Wiltshire, and evidence of a stone circle. They believed that at one stage it had been surrounded by a hedge. Distaffs are significant because they are a female tool. I don't know what I read there. And also the primary symbol of the witch goddess in her role as the mistress, Fate. So this distaff is a cleft stick used for holding wool or flax in spinning and weaving, and this is a symbol in the old craft of the web of weird. Yeah, isn't that funny? Web of weird. Easter eggs, lots of Easter eggs. So that permeates and binds the universe. So it can also refer to the female side of the family, the distaff side, and relates to the tradition of maternal descent that is important in some witch families. So finally, the fennel is associated in plant folklore with psychic protection, which is very important if the body or the spirit body is out and about on its travels. There are many recorded references to the flying ointment. So I mean, there is so much about the flying ointment out there. I mean, I've tried some of it before and it didn't work for me because I didn't do it right because I was young. So now in the witch trials, and several recipes have survived, indicating that it was just a figment of the witch hunters' imaginations. Speaking of witch hunters, whoever that woman is that is trying to pass the anti-witchcraft law, never gonna happen, ever. So, as it to be expected, these recipes includes extracts from hallucinogenic plants as well as more sensational ingredients, either added for purposes of sympathetic magic or influenced or invented by Christian propaganda to make the recipes sound more horrific than they really were. So, what is going on with my camera? Alright, yeah, I'm going to cut it short now. I don't know what's going on with my camera, guys. I think I'm back. I don't know. Yeah, there I am. Alright. The plants. Wow. So yeah, this is really interesting. I mean, historically, there's so much here that we can learn from. I mean, so much that we can learn from. It's amazing. And I'm literally blown away by it. So, let's see what's going on with Coffee Talk today. But yeah, I love it. I'm so obsessed with, you know, and then getting into Cain and Abel and, you know, how it's, you know, the metaphor for so-and-so. It's going to be really interesting, you guys. Really interesting. Now why is my stuff not popping up? This is odd. I'm flashing different colors. There. Maybe that'll work a little bit better. That's strange. That's really strange. Like nothing is popping up. I'm trying to get to your guys' comments so I can do Coffee Talk and it's not working. There we go. I'm going to have like 20 tabs opened up here in about 2.5 seconds. Yep. There they go. Oh boy. Yeah, we need to close these tabs. No. Okay, let's see. So what do you guys think? I love it. I love the historical aspects of all of this so we can actually see what's going on, what's went on. And hopefully we can learn from our mistakes, because I don't know, this woman that is trying to pass this witchcraft act is just ridiculous. I can't believe somebody would be so insecure in their own beliefs, in their own faith, and most of all in themselves, that they would have to go to such extremes as to try to ban our religion, our faith. I don't get it. I really, really don't get it, guys. I've always had a feeling the burning times would come back, and I highly doubt that's ever going to pass. That will never pass. Biden will not let that happen. I know that. Tina J. Hi. Historical witchcraft. Love it. Keep bringing the knowledge. So fascinating. Just went to that website. Love the reusable water bottle. Thanks for the website suggestion. Oh, you're welcome. Is it my website, the one with the mysticamber.com, the below right here? Oh, it is so interesting. I love it. Oh. Gustavo, stay warm. I am very warm. It's like 50 degrees today. It's terrible. It's too warm, you guys. Seriously. I hate it. Careless. Have a nice day, everybody. From Mars. Love from Mars. I love you. Tina J, oh my god, yes, obsessed with wanting to know the why. I still am too. I really am. The why of everything. I want to know why. That's my question. Why? Who else? My Kim Lehman, I love you. I love you, my sister. Very much. Zazel Power and Coffee Time, Gustavo. Yes, always. Michelle Holler, hello. Hope you're doing well. Let me see here. Who else? That's really all I'm seeing, guys. Oh, it takes forever for all these comments to load. Lady Blind Wolf, hi you. How are you? Lupe, hi my Lupe. Lisa's Life. Hi guys. Mark Edwards, hello. And that is all for the day. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think below. And yeah, this is so interesting to me. I'm loving it. Loving historical. Love the historical facts around everything. So, well, I will see you guys tomorrow for Sundays with Satan. I love you all very much with all my heart. Everybody please be safe. Yeah, don't get sick. It sucks. And yes, just be safe. So, all my love, all the way from Venus, of course, all the way back down. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And thank you guys for all your amazing comments. You guys are amazing, seriously. And I love you guys with all my heart. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. And everybody have a good weekend. Try to, anyway. Yeah. So, happy full moon as well. So, alright, I love you all. And I will see you guys tomorrow.